Let's build a Lego gift box with ribbon, a bow, and a hinged lid. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. Let's start with a 16 by 16 plate for the base. Now, let's take 14 2x4 plates. Let's place them along the perimeter of the plate. Now, these plates do serve a few purposes. One of them is to offset the bricks with knobs that we'll be adding to the sides in the future. So we got to go around the whole thing. Now you can make this box in any color you wish. I'm choosing white for the main portion. Next, take 4 1x4 bricks with 4 knobs. Let's place them in the center on all 4 sides where we have 6 studs on either side. Next, let's place a 1x4 brick in the back and one in the front. On the left and right hand sides, set down a couple of 1x8 bricks. Let's fill in these remaining areas with 4 1x2 bricks. Now let's fill in the remaining areas with 8 2x4 bricks. Let's go up a second level and place 14 more 2x4 bricks. Make sure that the joints are overlapping the previous in a brick pattern. This will give us added support to the bottom portion of the box. Now, take 14 more 2x4 plates, place them on top of the 2x4 bricks. We have the brick pattern. These are going to be used to offset the bricks with knobs again. This does take a bit of time. Now I could have just used some 2x8 plates, but just using the smaller pieces, it's just easier to put them on the bricks. Now for the next row, take 14 more 2x4 bricks. Continue the brick pattern up. Make sure all the joints are overlapping. These are always a bit easier to put on. Now take 4 more 1x4 bricks with 4 knobs, place them right above the existing 1x4 bricks with 4 knobs. Now these are going to be used to attach the ribbon to the lower portion of the box. Let's set down A 1x4 brick on the top and a 1x4 brick on the bottom. Let's place a 1x8 brick on the left and a 1x8 brick on the right hand side. Let's fill in these areas with 4 1x2 bricks. And the remaining areas with 8 2x4 bricks. Now let's offset the next layer with 14 more 2x4 plates. We shall continue the brick pattern. This seems like a bit of an overkill, but we have to offset our layers and such so we can line up the plates that will be attached to the bricks with knobs. Next, let's start with a few 2x4 bricks. Let's place these 3 in the front. Let's place 3 on the left hand side. And 3 on the right hand side. Now, for the back, let's place a 2x4 brick in the center, followed by 2 2x3 bricks. Now on the left hand side, I need to have a space for a hinge, so take a 1x4 brick and a 1x1 brick, place it as shown. The same for the other side, with another 1x1 brick and a 1x4 brick. So now we have a spot to attach our hinge. Let's finish it off with some flat tiles. So let's start off with 4 in the front. Two on the left hand side. Two of them on the right hand side, and let's fill in the back with 2 more 2x4 flat tiles on the rear. Now I'm going to fill the rest of these in once I get the top put in. Now let's fasten a couple of 4x8 plates right on the bricks with knobs. This didn't go down all the way. There we go. This will give us some nice ribbon effect to the box. Now, I'm not going to flat tile these plates off, just I want to keep it a little more Lego-like to give it more of a soft feel to the gift box when it's done. Now, let's get started on the lid. Let's start the bottom of the lid with a 2x8 plate. Place a 2x4 plate right on top of the previous 2x8 plate. Now, set down a 2x10 plate on the right hand side. We're going to need to set another 2x10 plate on the previous. I always like to set it on the smaller end first, then back install the previous 2x10 plate on the bottom. Unfortunately, we're going to have to stack 2 layers of plates, so this is going to get pretty involved. So now we're going to set a 2x3 plate on the left hand side, and we're going to set a 2x10 plate on the left hand side where it's on top like so. But of course I'm going to flip this over and place it like that. Now let's install another 2x10 plate right next to the 2x3 plate. Same for the right hand side. So we got our 2x10 and 2x3, followed by another 2x10 plate. Now let's take two 1x4 plates, place them on the left and right hand sides where the plates are facing the inside, like so, followed by two 1x8 plates. Now let's finish off the back with a 2x10 plate and a 2x8 plate, where we have a one stud overhang on the back. On the left hand side, let's skip two studs and let's place a 2x4 plate where it is hanging over by one stud, and let's lock this joint in with a 2x8 plate. We want it to hang over by one stud. Now let's fill in this lip with three 1x4 plates. Now let's take four 1x4 bricks with four knobs. We're going to place these in the center to where we have 7 studs of space on both sides. I'll be sure to have the bricks with knob facing outward. Let's place it on the lip. Might want to flip this over before you press that down. Now let's fill in the back side of the 1x4 bricks with knobs with four 1x4 bricks. Starting with the front, let's set down two 2x3 bricks, two 2x4 bricks, and on both left and right hand sides, two more 2x4 bricks. Let's fill in these areas with two 1x2 bricks. Now set down a 2x3 brick on the left and a 2x3 brick on the right hand side. Let's fill in this area in the back with a couple of 1x4 bricks. These openings are going to be left open for the hinge assembly. Now let's fill in these areas with two 2x3 bricks. Now let's take some 1x2x2 corner bricks, place one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side. And in this area, two 1x6 bricks. Now let's assemble the hinges. Let's take two 1x2 Technic bricks with two holes. Let's place these to where the studs are facing inward. I'm going to be building both sets of hinges for both left and right hand side, just to speed everything up. Now we're going to take 4 friction pins, place them inside the holes like so. Now let's take two 2x4 angular Technic beam. Let's place to where the top of this beam is on the same orientation as the studs on the top of the Technic brick, like so. Place them on both left and right hand sides. Now let's place a friction pin in this hole on the left hand bracket and another friction pin on the right hand bracket. Now let's set these off to the side. I'm going to grab two more 1x2 Technic bricks with two holes, place them where the studs are facing towards each other. Now let's fill in the holes with some friction pins. Now we're going to take two more of these 2x4 angular Technic beams. We're going to place friction pins in the center to where the studs are facing the top portion. Same thing for the right hand side. Now let's place this end right in this opening. Same for the right hand bracket. Now we got a nice set of hinges to attach to the lid, which we're going to do right now. Before we can attach the hinges to the frame, I have a small correction I need to make. I need to remove these corner bricks in order to attach these hinges. So open the hinges up to where they're like so. I want to take this side, we're going to place it in this opening. Same for the other side. Open up the hinge and set it on the right hand side. Now we need to fold these under. Now we need to put these back inside this area. Now we have our hinges attached to the bottom. Now putting the pieces on this are going to be a bit of a challenge from here on out. As you can see, this is not sitting flat on the table, so it's going to get a bit involved. Let's start with this area. Let's place two 1x2x2 corner plates in this opening to fill in this void and to give the hinge some support. Same for this side with two more 1x2x2 corner plates. Sometimes these parts want to be stubborn, they just don't want to go in. You just have to persuade them to fit. Well, before we go any further, let's strengthen up the back. Let's place a row of 2x6 bricks to lock everything together. So I am holding underneath the frame to keep everything secure, and we don't want to break the bricks. Now let's place a 1x6 brick on the left hand side and a 1x brick on the right hand side. For the left hand side, let's place 5 2x4 bricks. Now also it would be easier if you had something to set underneath this to press down, but for me it's just easier to use my hand to give it some support. Now in the center, let's place a 2x6 brick. On the right hand side, 5 more 2x4 bricks. Now our frame is getting some added strength and support. For the back, let's place two 1x8 plates. Let's skip a stud on the left hand side, go way towards the right. Now place a 1x8 plate on the left hand side and another 1x8 plate on the right hand side. Two 1x10 plates, one on the left and one on the right. And finally, two 1x8 plates on the bottom. Well, this lid ain't complete without a top. Let's construct the top with a bow. Let's start with a 16x16 plate. Let's place two 2x4 plates right in the center, where we have 6 studs all the way around. Now, we're going to need 8 2x4 plates. We're going to place 2 on each side of the previous 2x4 plates. This is going to serve as a decoration for a ribbon. Now, take two 2x4 bricks, place them in the center to where we have two studs in the middle that it's opened. Now, let's grab 8 2x2 inverted 45-degree slopes. We're going to place 2 on the left, 2 on the right. That one was trying to get away from me. I'll place 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Now let's fill the top in and strengthen it up with 2 2x6 bricks. Now let's take 4 2x4 45-degree slopes. We're going to place them on the front studs. Be sure to hold on the bottom so this doesn't come flying out of your hand. So we're going to place them on all the inverted slopes. That one's trying to run away from me too. Now, let's place a 2x4 brick right in the center. Let's finish up the 4 areas with 4 3x4 30-degree slope bricks. Now we have a nice large bow for the top of the gift box. Now let's install this to the frame. Let's set this inside the top portion of the frame. Now I'm just going to slowly press around the edges and work this in very slow. Just going to tack it down in there. The crunching does sound pretty scary, but it's not. It just means we're getting a really good firm connection. There's the inside. Now, we're going to need to take 3 4x4 plates. Let's place them on the bricks with knobs to where we are flush at the bottom. So we place 1 on the left and 1 on the right. For the remaining areas, let's fill in a couple of 2x3 bricks. We're just about finished with the gift box. I need to take my own advice. I need to hold from underneath. It's okay to tack them in at first. If we really want to press those down, we need to hold from underneath. Now the back of this is a bit different because I had to make some clearance for when the lid opens up. Let's first start with 2 more 2x3 plates. And we'll stick those there, and then we'll finish this up with 2 of these. Be sure that the studs go on the bottom portion of the 2x3 plate. And there we have the top portion of the gift box. Now let's attach this to the bottom half of the box. Now we're going to place the Technic bricks right on top of the previous plates to secure the lid in. Now, to finish everything off and to further secure the hinges, let's finish up the area with 4 2x4 flat tiles. And there we have our nice gift box, complete with hinged lid, nice bow and some ribbon. Here's the back with the spot revealed for our opening clearance, so you can see. Now I wouldn't recommend just leaving this open like this, because it can actually bind this up. Now inside we do have 12 by 12 studs of space, possibly about 3 inches height, maybe 3.5. But honestly, it is a nice gift box. It is fully customizable. You can make it as large as you like. You can change the color scheme. You can add some extra artwork on the front. I like this idea. It's really nice. It'd be great for a holiday event or for a birthday, or even as a keepsake box. So I can simply just put this brick separator inside of here and forget about it. If you like this video, be sure to comment your thoughts and click that like button. To show your appreciation, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to get notified of my latest LEGO video content. Check out my other LEGO related videos and visit my social media. Thank you for watching.